So it might be a little over exaggeration, but I'm genuinely so confused about what Apple is doing right now. And it's very, very interesting because as someone who follows every single or most iOS updates, it's very, very interesting how Apple will do something and then do something completely opposite. So, a very interesting thing happened, I think a few weeks or months ago, where basically Apple went ahead and stated that within their App Store, they're going to start heavily deploying ads. So, this in and of itself isn't a big deal. There's ads in pretty much everything nowadays, and I am not against ads at all. I think that they're awesome and that's cool. What I'm not cool with is Apple kind of saying one thing, right? And then going the complete opposite way and doing it themselves. So, one thing, for example, this whole recycling thing they've been doing, they've been talking about, oh, we need, like, they're so evergreen, they care so much about whatever, but then they go around and they make us buy extra dongles and waste other accessories and do so many other things, but that's beyond the point. Basically, what happened was Apple actually went ahead, and this is crazy, within their advertising department, and they actually went ahead, essentially, their advertisements that were within the App Store were actually showcasing ads on, essentially, there were like, I guess, recovery apps or whatever. It looks like they were actually going and showing gambling ads on those specific applications. This is, I guess, an example of it. So, this new specific feature, which is their new ad placements in the App Store, which is basically the you might also like section, it's actually, supposed to be showing you like individual applications. And like I said, I don't have a problem with that. But it's very interesting to see how Apple did that thing. And if you remember, like here's another advertisement. If we click on this one, I'm sure there's going to be another advertisement down here too. And again, not an issue of this at all. But if you remember, here we go, you might also like, it looks like this specific portion down here was showcasing and suggesting applications that may not be of the best, situation compared to what you were looking at. But this is very interesting, and this is where I have a problem with it because Apple actually, if you remember not too long ago, I think with iOS 14.5, and they basically created this new section within advertisement where you had to allow app tracking, right? So you have to allow app tracking to these third-party applications. So applications like Facebook and whatnot, and I totally agree with that. I don't want to give, my data up to these applications. I want to, control more of what I have. But now it's almost like Apple is not even giving us the authority, or it's almost like Apple has so much data of us already that what they're pretty much doing is they're going through and actually taking our data. And, it almost seems kind of weird that they're able to make advertisements and they're able to go ahead and throw more advertisements, not only in the App Store, but also within the settings. I've gotten so, like, here's an advertisement right here, Apple Fitness Plus free for 3 months. Why are they even showing me advertisements in the settings application? I don't need ads all over the place, right? That is my main issue with Apple. They will go ahead and stop other people from doing it. Like, it looks like Facebook and Google and I think Netflix or some other companies like that. They are like going after Apple because they are able to advertise so much because those companies aren't able to advertise properly, but Apple is on their own ecosystem. So in my opinion, I think it's very, very strange that Apple is, saying, oh, we care so much about privacy, we care so much about X, Y, and Z. But this is a classic case of, Apple really not thinking through exactly what they're doing. And again, I'm not against advertisements, but in a case like this, they're just kind of rushing into so many things, like in this example, where they're, even with software now, their iOS updates have gotten, so much more buggier than they have in the past. And it seems like they're just rushing into so many like money-making things like this specific advertisement issue, things like the iPhone SE3, which I didn't really like, things like the iPad 10 that also, kind of has messed up their iPad lineup, the Apple Pencil 1 support in the iPad 10. Like, there's so many things that they kind of are doing now that I'm just so confused at. And this could lead to so many other things down the road. I'm hoping Apple can kind of address and fix these things right now, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens. If you have any other thoughts or questions, I would love to hear what you have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.